Oh boy, we finally got one. All right, guys, welcome back to Puck Rock Rangers. We're doing something a little bit different this time. Today, we are actually doing a live stream, and we don't usually do that, but the Rangers just come off a big win at home after not doing that all year. And yeah, we're excited. But before that, we know you guys are dying to hear what's been going on with us in our day to day lives. So, what's been going on with you, man?
Oh man, a lot. So Friday night was my best friend's son's final high school football game, Taylor's son. So I
Nice.
went out, shout out Amelia High School. That was great, man. That was really cool. It's been a while since I've been to a high school game, and the last time I went, I wasn't watching any of the game. I was hanging out with friends and doing stupid shit. So it was a cool experience. I'd gone with Taylor and watched those kids play when they were much younger.
Cool.
So to kind of see it all full circle, and it was an emotional event, man. Really brought meaning to the term Friday Night Lights. Those kids been playing together for a while, and it was cool. And then on Saturday night, I plugged this show last episode, and the show was so great that I have to do it again. Man, so it was rival booking at Banditos. They put on a show. The out of towners were Omit All, Gist, and a band called False Sense from West Virginia. False Sense was my favorite. Got to shout them out. You should check out all these bands. But
It's all right.
yeah, awesome band. The singer owns a tattoo shop, so I thought of you. And yeah, definitely could see Coded linking up with them at some point. So check out all these bands, man. Check out Banditos. Check out Rival. It was a cool show. A young female, got her tooth chipped. And the cops were called. So it was one of those kind of shows that ended up walking away with a
It
little
was
bit of.
a hockey fight.
It wasn't a hockey fight. It's crazy. It wasn't a whole lot of moshing, but I guess just wrong place, wrong time. But that's the kind of shit that happens. But yeah, it was a good week, good weekend with some friends and some shows. What about you?
um, Nothing too crazy. Life's been pretty good. I had something cool that I wanted to share, but now I can't remember what it was. But yeah, we just been kicking it and working, and then we started decorating for Christmas. So today, when Palmer got here, he's like, "Oh, you got your tree up already?" And like, he's like, I was thinking the same thing, but it's cool. Get ready for Christmas, and yes, everything's going pretty good, nothing crazy. I haven't been going to many shows, but I did see a show flyer for one coming up on December 11th for Frog Mallet,
Yeah,
and shout out to my boy Alan. He put me on with them, and I've kind of liked them since, and some real heavy shit. But yeah, thinking about going to that, and yeah, just watching hockey, and the roller coaster of emotions continues. So
nice.
yeah,
So I'll go ahead and set up the episode. It's Monday evening. The boys just wrapped up a big, was it 6-3 final win? 6-3
6-3.
win against Nashville. Kind of all a game where all the right things went for the Rangers, all the things that needed to happen
Finally,
happened. A feel good win. Uh, you know, for those keeping score at home before this, the Rangers have been shut out at home 5 times already in the 7 previous home games. So it feels like they got the monkey off their back tonight with this one. It was good to see Trocheck back. Just a reminder right off the hop to please like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram and X, and please tell a friend.
yep.
You know, um, Trying to grow the show, trying to get out there and reach out to some people, have some fun. So, but yeah. So the boys wrapped up big game. We're gonna kind of go over some of the last couple games since we spoke, and then we'll get into the game tonight against Nashville. And I'm gonna have to lean on you, Stefan, because because I had practice Tuesday when they played Carolina,
Lucky.
and I went to that show Saturday. Shout out Rob with Rival Bookings, a Islander fan. You know him
Oh
from
yeah, I know.
previous episodes.
Yeah, yep.
Yep. Um, and I didn't get to watch that game either. I did watch the Detroit game, but I'm gonna let you tell everyone kind of about the Carolina and Islander games.
So yeah, the Carolina game was exactly as expected. The Rangers been slumping. A good team on the road and at home comes up in our barn and pretty much gets a 2-0 lead early on, and then it's just shutdown hockey. Like they play the absolute perfect shutdown game. So we go into the uh, you know second period, can't get nothing going, get a few shots. Seems like seemingly towards the end of the period we couldn't get any shots. Third period comes around. We go the entire period without a single shot on net. I know like the analytics say that there was one shot on net, but that shot on net was a Sam Carrick dump in. He dumped it in from the red line, from center ice, and it just so happened to go on goal, and they counted it as a shot. So we got held without a shot for like 40 minutes, or not 40 minutes, for like 30 minutes. And
That's pathetic. I did hear that.
yeah, it was quite upsetting.
That's awful.
I made sure to torture myself till the very end and watch it all. Um, so yeah, so then we try to forget about that the best we can, and we're like, all right, maybe there's hope. We can, turn it around in the next game. And I really did have high hopes. I was like, today's the day. Like we're there. Today's the day. We're gonna play the Islanders. They suck, and
Well,
and just
not to cut you off, and I set you up for. I wonder if we should go in order and I set you up wrong. So it was Carolina, Detroit, game against the Islanders.
Detroit was a clinic, and we got the best road record in the league, and we just did what we do on the road. We dominated. We outplayed them from start to finish, played a good full 60 minutes, and it is, not much needs to be said about it. We just played the way that we were expected to play, and being that we were on the road, we were able to capitalize, and it just seemed like nothing at home was ever going to work. So, yeah, Detroit was a good one. My buddy, shout out to Lauren. He's a big Detroit fan. Shout
Oh
out
yeah,
Michelle. She's also a big Detroit fan. Um, I was talking shit. They got on my Facebook and was like, "Hey, are you watching?" And that was right when the game started. So then I tuned in. I was like, "Are you watching?" But I kind of consoled them a little bit. I said, "Look, don't worry about it. We'll be playing at MSG soon here, and
very soon.
you guys will get your licks in for sure." And try to console them a little bit. But the win was the win. I felt good about it afterwards.
The game in Detroit, 4-1 win. You got goals by Laffy, goals by Cooley, Laba, who's a Michigan kid, had a bunch of family there and friends. That's really cool to see, and he's been great. And Brett had a 3-point night. That was fresh off of the fresh haircut that he received, the fresh beard trim that I received. So it brought some good juju into Detroit. And yeah, they come, and then the insane Jonathan Quick hook
Oh my
save
god, the
sequence.
Patrick Kane, that was hilarious. Just the picture of it was hilarious because Quick is at least 5 or 6 feet away from Kane outside of the crease, and Kane is right there. And like if you zoom in on the picture, you just see a little stick hook.
Yeah, the announcers didn't know. I think everyone was thinking that the puck bobbled on him, and that
No, that was a quick
he was trying to dust it
highlight.
off. No, Quickie got his stick right in there and hooked it. It was beautiful.
I
It
posted
was
that to my
beautiful.
story, and Lauren got on there and was like, "Dude, that hurt me. Like how like that hurt me. Like
Shout out Jonathan Quick, man.
yeah, that was
What a
beauty
fucking beauty that
for
guy is.
sure." So
And
then that
then
takes us to what,
yeah, that
Islanders?
that brings us, yeah, right, the very next night. Um it was Friday in Detroit, Saturday in Long Island, or in New York against Long Island. Goals by Pajo, Anders Lee, Jonathan Druin, and Bo Horvat got
Didn't
two.
okay, Horvath got 2. Yeah, that was the Islanders just revenge. That was their revenge game for the last 2 seasons. It seems like we've had their number pretty much uh, going on, as far back as the Stadium Series game 2 years back. We've just pretty much always had their number. They didn't beat us at all last year, and it seemed like they didn't forget. They knew we were slumping, and they took complete advantage of us on our own home ice. They knew that we weren't able to generate anything, and they were. They got a couple 2-on-1s, capitalized on all of them. Yeah, the Islanders just manhandled us, and I didn't even like. There was like 15 minutes left in the game, and I was like, "There's no coming back from this." They weren't. So I turned the game off. I was like, I can't stand just being angry. So I turned on Cops so I could watch. I turned on Cops on
Why are
YouTube
you
just
so
like
sweaty?
I was watching Cops.
So,
Yeah.
I don't have any regrets on not watching these games. I mean, I like to watch when I can. I don't feel great about coming on here and week after week being like, "Oh, I didn't catch this game." So I definitely need to step up my game. But yeah, I've kind of lucked out watching the wins here, but it feels good to see the Rangers win one today. So Gabe the Babe is called up, and I think we need to go over that. Gabe makes his 25-26 season debut tonight against Nashville. He's been tearing it up in Hartford.
A point a
He, a
game.
couple weeks ago, was the AHL Player of the Week. What are your thoughts on him getting the call?
Um, I love it. I love it. I don't know why it took this long to do it. Um, it was for me. It's not just a Gabe thing. It's just astonishing how because Trocheck. I don't know. We're probably gonna get into Trocheck coming back too. Trocheck's been out and he's like a heart and soul glue type guy. But it's just mind blowing to me how much of a difference having two verifiable top six guys come back into the lineup and you know with all due or I'm not even gonna say with all due respect, I'm just gonna throw shade. Connor Sheary being on the top line and on the power play, like that just
Disaster.
it was a disaster. Like how it this whole beginning of the season just showed how much of the most unprepared team we are when it comes to injuries. Like what if like one of our other top six guys get injured? We're gonna go exactly right back into what we just came out of tonight.
No, this team is a couple injuries away from being awful, and needs to stay healthy really to have a chance to do anything. I know that's not breaking news, but especially with this team, we don't have the depth. We saw it. Trocheck was out. Edstrom goes out. I mean, the line, Rempe's out. The lineup is getting pretty thin there for a little bit. Guys are coming back. Hopefully, Rempe comes back for too long. But I think, yeah, Gabe has a chance to make an impact. He looked really good tonight. He had an assist. There was a nice opportunity. He got stoned on.
Yeah.
Um, so really good chances. I did have, I guess my point last night. I hit the thread up with you and Shane, and I guess my negative point would be that you'd want it to be under a different circumstance. You'd want him to be getting the call because the boys are buzzing and they just need a little extra thing, but it reeks of desperation when you call them up when things are going as poorly as they are. But you know what? It looked to be a good call. He definitely looked good tonight, so I have no problems with it. I'm definitely not going to die on the hill and say he should have been sent, no, stayed down. I'm happy with it. I'm happy to see the kid. He looks good. So yeah, keep it going.
Yeah, it's his you could just see the difference in hockey IQ. Like work ethic will only take you so far without like that genuine hockey IQ. That's why Adam Fox is so good at what he does, but he's slow as hell. Like he's not a fast, strong player. Like he's just so calculated and dialed in, and he has such high hockey IQ that he can make. It's almost like he has eyes in the back of his head. He knows what's going on around him, and you kind of got to see some of that in Perot tonight as well. Like just taking that extra second to see who's open, see who's around, instead of just dumping it around the boards and hopefully we can win the battle. Like
Yeah.
things like that, like make a huge difference. So he's certified going to be, an absolute star. And I was really happy to see Lafreniere have such a good night. He had a 3-point night tonight.
Yeah.
That was huge. We really, really needed him to step up and you know, having him out there with Trocheck, maybe he missed Trocheck. Maybe he was just like, I suck without Trocheck or something.
I was listening to the pregame on Twitter. Statboy Steven and a couple of the guys
Yeah.
do like a little pregame show. and they were talking, and they said something, and this is between the periods, but and I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I want to say it was like Laffy had like what 2 goals in his first 9 games or 2 points,
Yeah.
and he's had 7 in his last 9 games or something like that. So the point being, I know I butchered that, but the point being is he started off awful,
Yeah.
and he's really picked it up, and we've been hard on him on this show, and we'll continue to be. I mean, I'm still not a I'm still he's still on thin ice with me as far as I'm concerned, but it's damn good to see him. I said the other night when he scored, then again tonight, I was like, that kid needs it. That
Yeah.
kid needed it.
He's needed it.
We need it from him, so it's good to see. And look, I can be a player hater, but I try not to be. And look, the kid wears the Rangers sweater. I want him to do well, and yeah, he's picking it up. So maybe he's starting to get going. He's never going to be what we
And he's not
hoped,
going to be Connor
but
McDavid.
look, he needs to be a 50, 60, 70 point guy for this team to succeed. Bottom
Yeah.
line.
I want to take a second to give a huge shout out to my boy Ryan. He's a huge New York Rangers fan. Me and him, we message each other during the game, shoot the shit, whatever. Um, Before every game, I like to go in all my group chats with all my Rangers fan buddies, and I like to make predictions before the games. And if I'm right on those predictions, then I just you know I urge everyone to give me the recognition I deserve because my outrageous prediction came true. So tonight, I uh, I predicted that Mika Zibanejad would get the first goal. He'd open up the scoring. As soon as Mika Zibanejad scored that goal, he comes in my inbox. He messages me, says, "Dude, buy a lottery ticket." And so I bought a few lottery tickets. Hopefully I can hit big on them. But then I was just sitting there with the extra money I had to deposit, playing a little click game or whatever, and I won $90. It was like my second or third click. I spent $2. I think I spent $6, and I won $90. And I was like, "Oh, I'm done. Take it out."
Was it 93?
It was $90 and change. But yeah, so I've just been having a super lucky night. First, my Rangers get on the board first. Then I buy some lottery tickets. Then I win some money. Then the Rangers win. Been a good night for your boy. So
Hey,
shout out Ryan. I told him that if I win on the Mega Million, then I'll throw him a slight meal just because he told me to get the ticket. So so I'm
we're rooting for you.
good luck, Ryan. Hopefully we can win this big money. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Life changing event, but
Yeah, good. Yeah, and while we're on this, it was good to see Troach back. I think we touched on that a little bit.
yes.
But yeah,
Oh my
awesome to see
God.
Troach back. He's a vibes guy. He took a couple boneheaded penalties today, but it really didn't matter. The boys were up big, and we weren't losing this game.
I
And
also want to say defensively, Trocheck is just he was so missed because I can tell you a couple times when um, Nashville was making a quick turnaround, they were making a quick transition and coming back, and Trocheck just throws the stick out, breaks up the play. Like it happened 2 or 3 times tonight where I know had it been Sheary out there or someone, it would have just skipped right past. And
no, he's a bastard, and we need
yeah,
we need more of
and then
that
he's shit
going on.
talking. What is it, McMichael?
McCarron,
McCarron, yeah, he's
yeah.
shit talking McCarron. He's throwing little jabs at the guys. He's just a pest. He's a nuisance, and we've all missed him a lot. Him being out there tonight, I truly believe made a big difference in the reason that we were able to actually capitalize and get out of our heads. So hopefully this is the beginning of something good.
All right, so we did a poll on Instagram, and the poll, I you could say now is irrelevant, but I did want to shout out the people that went ahead and voted on it, and are just getting involved with the show. But the poll was, will New York Rangers win at home before Thanksgiving? Going into tonight, they had 3 chances. They had tonight, then an upcoming game against Detroit
Yep.
and St. Louis. But otherwise, a bunch of road games in between now and Thanksgiving. So they did win. So this poll we will not be repeated, and everyone who said yes is now right. But it was basically a 60-40 split. Um, we had one more person vote no than yes. So just want to shout these folks out. We'll start with the winners who voted yes. Um, I love this name, Ogie. I'm sorry, Oglethorpe. Shout out. You know what that's from? That's from Slapshot. Oglethorpe. So we had yeses from Oglethorpe, Rangerstown underscore man cave, and that NY Ranger girl.
Yep.
I'm sorry, just 3 yeses, and then 4 nos. A
The
flare,
fatalist.
yeah, the nose came from a flare for Shesty, frog underscore lore. I wonder if that's one of your frog mallet guys. Kimberly Maggio with 3 G's,
Definitely not Italian.
and buddy, old friend of the show, Dave K
Oh, come
underscore
on.
oh
Get out of
09.
here, Dave, man. He's
Islanders fan.
big time Islanders,
Islanders
just
fan.
rubbing it in our face a little bit. Come
Get
on,
out of here,
Dave.
Dave.
That's a terrible guy.
Absolute jerk. Go troll him.
Yeah, go troll Dave K.
But just wanted to shout those guys out. Thank you for reaching out and getting involved. Um, all right, just wanted to go over the next couple games, game stick, and then I think we can maybe wrap this up, Steph.
Yeah.
So the next couple games, Rangers will hit the road for games on Wednesday in Tampa Bay and Saturday in Columbus, and then headed right back to New York for a Sunday rematch versus Detroit.
Yeah.
So maybe Lauren has a chance to revenge you or
Yeah.
avenge you.
Avenge his Patrick Kane highway robbery.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So we'll cover those games next episode, and hopefully have some fun shit to discuss with everyone.
You want to make a quick prediction now how they're gonna go?
Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that. So these are 2 road games, and then a home game with Detroit. How do you see them going?
I'm gonna say we split the road. And I'm gonna say we beat Detroit at home. I think that this was a high vibes game. I think they're gonna carry the momentum and try to make up for time lost. Um, so yeah, let's see. You said it's Columbus and Tampa Bay.
It's Tampa Bay Wednesday, Columbus
Yeah,
Saturday, and then right away
I'm gonna
or
say
next
we.
day Sunday
I'm gonna say that we beat.
Detroit.
I'm gonna say we beat Tampa, and I'm gonna say we lose to Columbus because I just see the Rangers as a team that
Plays down.
plays down a little bit. Like, Columbus, I think they're struggling a little bit right now, not doing too great. They were over a playoff line. Now they're not. Um, I don't know. That's just what I'm going with. I'm sticking to my story. So
That's my
yeah, we'll split on the road, a win over Tampa, then a win on Detroit, and then a loss to Columbus. What do you think?
without overthinking it too much, I just think the kind of current trend continues. So I got them winning in Tampa Bay, winning in Columbus, and I will say they lose a squeaker to Detroit at home. And when
Do
I
we get
say
an
a
OT? Will we get an overtime point?
I like that. It's a loser point in MSG.
Hey, that'd be a breath of fresh air considering what we've been getting.
Yeah, a win and a loser point. I mean,
8 games at home, we got 2 points.
that means we're not getting shut
Or
out,
three
right?
3 points on 8 games at home. It's a damn shame what they did to that dog.
Got pet that out. All right, so let's do game sticks, and then we're gonna get out of here because I need to go home and snack.
You go first. Who you got? Unless you
So game
didn't pick
stick,
anyone.
I haven't prepared anyone. I was gonna see how tonight played out before I picked my game stick, and um, I'm gonna double up and go with Will Cooley again.
That's fair.
He's stayed hot. He's scoring big goals, and I like his game, and I'm going with it.
I'm gonna give my game stick right here to Alexi Lafreniere.
There you go,
Um,
salad boy.
on a night when it seemed like we did not have any more chances to lose at home to continue the streak. Lafreniere comes up big, gets a goal and 2 assists. Um, and the goal was nasty, and he got a goal not that long ago. So, yeah, I just see him trending in the right direction, and I think tonight was a huge step. So my game stick goes out to Alexi Lafreniere. I hope he keeps it up. It could have been Trocheck or Gabe Perreault, but Trocheck or Lafreniere earned it in my book. So that's who it goes to.
I'm gonna give a honorable mention game stick to Artemi Panarin's hairdresser.
Oh yeah, yep. Give his barber. Do you think they do the hot shave with like the hot towel? Do you think he goes somewhere fancy, gets the hot towel, and then
Who knows what he does, man? Who knows?
crazy Russian guy just who knows? You could never know like what he does. He's a very private guy too. It's
Yeah, it's I don't even
hilarious.
want to know actually.
Yeah. So I don't know. Is that it for the for what you got in the notes
That's all
today?
I have. We're getting together weekly, so there's not as much to recap. I feel like this has been kind of a good week for the Rangers as far as kind of turning things around. Got
Yeah.
that first win at home, got that monkey off their back, bunch of goals tonight. Um, some of the guys that needed to get going have, so I think we're in a good place,
Yeah.
and we'll catch up next week.
Cool. All right. Please once again like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell
Do it.
so that when we post or go live or whatever we do, you will be able to come and watch
Do
us or hang
it.
out or ask questions, shoot the shit with us. If you don't, whatever, you're lame. But forever hold your peace, Palmer.
Until next time.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do it.